You know, it's hard. It's tough when they were working together. I think constant atmosphere of repressed violence.
That's kind of sexy, isn't it?
Yeah. It's that scene in Women in Love. You know, it's like that all the time. but less attractive to look at.
Well, Russell, what did you think about the idea of the Time Hotel? You know,
I mean, Steven comes along and he doesn't just write a Doctor Who episode. You write an entire franchise. There could be a show called the Time Hotel. Why don't you? Can we have a show called the Time Hotel? Thank you. That's a nod. Yes. Yeah. Done. I mean, literally.
Heard it here first.
That
Commission.
Run forever, like with the Weeping Angels. When Steven introduced the Weeping Angels, we should be going to the cinema for Weeping Angels 10 now. Yeah. And that's just the gift of tapping into that great brain. It's very, very wonderful to know.
But it's always true for everyone writing Doctor Who that you know you've got an idea that is sufficient for 45 minutes of Doctor Who if you just pissed away a movie franchise. I mean, that's what it takes. It takes an idea that big to get through 45 minutes.
Maybe not the half.
The hat. Don't say negative things.
Before you.
They're here. I love the hat. Bring back the hat. Yeah.
But how do you keep coming up with fresh ideas? I mean, I know people ask these questions all the time. Right, even in my job, people say like you have to have a black book, and then if you see something even random, like stepping on a piece of chewing gum, write it down because you never know what it was.
God, then you look back later and say, I'm just stepping in a bit of chewing gum.
Exactly.
I'm going to write that down.
But that's what some people say. But to come up, you know, every time I watch Doctor Who, I feel like I'm really intelligent and I understand metaphysics and all this sort of stuff. Yeah. So where do you come up with these ideas, and how do you expand on them to still keep them fresh and for people to keep wanting to keep watching Christmases of Doctor Who from the past every week?
Is there a good answer to that? It's why we do the jobs. I remember I was with you at Comic-Con and me and Ncuti were standing by a lift, and I said something like, "Oh, imagine if they don't come out of that lift and they all vanish, or something." And you went, and you looked at me and you just went, "You're just thinking of stories all the time." But that's actually why we do the jobs that we do.
Yeah.
It's not the other way around. We don't think of stories because we have to. We are doing these jobs because we think of stories, which is very lucky. I'm a terrible lover. I'm awful at all sorts of things, but I can write. It's I do the thing I'm good at.
You're loving. You are loving.
Yes.
You are loving.
Yeah.
You are.